Friday is here, YouTube, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to show you the custom tactics that I'm going to be using this weekend league in FUT Champions. And it is the formation you are looking at right on your screen right here. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC26 coins, please go and check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a new massive 8% off your order. Link is below. Go now. Yes, of course, it is the 4-4-1-1. Now, the 4-5-1 is it is the most meta formation in the game right now, without any shadow of a doubt. The 4-5-1 is amazing, broken, and meta, whatever word you want to call for it. But my personal favourite formation, which of course is still meta and will still help you get the most amount of wins in FUT Champs, is actually the 4-4-1-1. The main difference between the 4-5-1 and the 4-4-1-1, which you are looking at right now, is rather than 3 central midfielders, you will have a cam and 2 central midfielders, which I actually think does help us out with the build-up and the possession and all of that good stuff. And it does help me out in attack as well. But before we get into that, smash this video a like for me. Drop a comment down below. And if you can please hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So without any further ado, let's get into the custom tactic. Now remember, EA have implemented a code system, like I say in a lot of my more recent videos now. So the code system is amazing. So I will drop the code for these custom tactics for you as the top pinned comment down below in the comment section. And it will also be in the last 15, 20, 30 seconds of the video as well. So if you want to just type in the code rather than typing the custom tactics in manually, it is a lot easier to do so. So I will give a little bit of props to EA there for doing that. It definitely does help us out in terms of custom tactics. And as well, by the way, actually, before I do get into the custom tactics, this Evo here that I've done, Hansen Aaron, he is unbelievable. Like, trust me, he is unbelievable as a cam or as a striker. 5-star, 5-star, and look at them playstyles as well. Silver incisive, silver ticky, silver low driven, with then gold finesse shot plus. Absolutely amazing card with silver technical as well. Just trust me, an unbelievable card. So if you are looking for like a cam or a striker, maybe look to get that Evo Hansen Aaron in. You can use like FUTGG, FUTWiz, FUTBin, whatever you want to get the Evo link. But sorry, just going off on a bit of a tangent there. Now, custom on the tactical preset, of course. I don't know why you would want to use anything else other than that. Like, I really don't. Custom is the best tactical preset to use on any set of custom tactics. The 4-4-1-1, of course, is the formation. I think it's actually classed as the 4-4-1-1-2. But again, I'm not entirely sure with that, so don't hold me to that. But it is the 4-4-1-1, so very similar to the 4-4-2, just instead of 2 strikers, we have a cam and a striker, which I think, A, helps us out defensively, and then B, does actually help us out in the attacking phase of play as well. Like, I really do think that. I think the 4-4-1-1 for me is actually the best formation on the game. I do firmly believe that. I think it is. The 4-5-1, is it the most meta? Yes. Will it probably get you the most amount of wins in the weekend league? Yes. Is the 4-4-1 my personal favourite and the best formation in the game though? Yes. Like, it just is. As we then move on into the build-up style though, one thing I will say is something which I do want to give EA a little bit of props for with the build-up style. You can actually use any of the 3 that they give you the choice for. Short passing, balanced and counter. Any of them 3 do work, and it is down to your personal preference of your play style. So if you want a little bit of a more fast and direct passing, counter is good. But one thing I will say, because I did use counter a lot at the start and now I don't use it. If you do use counter, have players on your bench that can come on, because your player's stamina will get drained a lot quicker than if you are using a balanced or a short passing. And that brings us nicely on to short passing. If you are someone that does want to use that more slower, methodical, possession-based build-up, short passing is good, but for me, balanced is the bread and butter. As we then move on into the defensive approach, though, yes, I am using 61 on the line height. And the reason for that, sorry, I've got something on my nose. I don't know what it is. Just felt... maybe I've got a fly in my room. But yeah, sorry, ignore that. 61 on the line height. And the reason for that is, it is the first one that we use. Wait, where's it just gone? It is the first one that we use where it then goes from balanced to high. So I still want to play that high defensive approach, but I don't really want a very high defensive line where it's completely YOLO. So I do want to be aggressive and have a higher defensive line, but I don't want to be completely YOLO, which is then why I moved to 61 on that line height. Very, very, very nice. Something that I absolutely love. Now, as we then move on into the player roles, the striker, yes, you already guessed it, the absolute bread and butter on a one striker formation in particular, advance, forward and attack. A lot of people do like poacher. Whenever I use it, I do think it's good, but I do just think advance, forward and attack is better in my opinion. Like, I do think advance, forward and attack is better. Like, I will say that, I do just think it is better. As we then move on into the cam though, this is where you can use a little bit of your own personal preference. So for me, I really like shadow striker and attack. I want my cam to get right up beside my striker when we are in the build-up. And like, for example, if we're running down the line with our left midfielder and our right midfielder, I want my cam to get in the box as much as they possibly can. But, and there is a but, if you want your cam to play as a more traditional playmaker, that is absolutely fine. You see on the with the ball compared to the playmaker and the shadow striker is just a little bit more closer to the striker, which is what I want from my cam. That is what I want from my cam YouTube, so that's why I use it. But like I said, playmaker and balanced is absolutely fine. So give that a go and let me know in the comment section down below which one you do prefer. As we then move on to the left midfielder and the right midfielder, inside, forward and balanced on both of them. Like I say, your bread and butter on right wingers and left midfielders and right midfielders is the inside forward role. It is the best role to use, the most meta role to use. I do get a little bit bored using it, but if you want to get the most amount of wins in the weekend league, you're probably going to want to use it. It just is that simple. Now, this is the key change that I've done over the last few weeks. I think this is very similar to the 4-4-1-1, which I did upload last week. Double box to box and double ball winning on the focus. Yes, double box to box and double ball winning on the focus has really helped me out defensively in this formation. It's turned this formation into a very good formation to, in my humble opinion, the best formation to use other than the 4-5-1 in FC26. It is absolutely game changing. The box to box means that they will get forward, but the ball winning on the focus means they will help us out defensively when we don't have the ball. 1,000 IQ plays, trust me, YouTube. Now, I'm actually using now fullback and balanced on the focus. It does just mean that the left back and the right back are a little bit further wide than when they are on defending. As you can see there, for example, they do tuck in a little bit more on defending. Rather than balanced, they are a little bit more out wide, which is what I like. Helps us out in the build-up. Both centre-backs, though, are just on defender and defend. Nice and simple, really. Nothing really to shout about there. Just defender and defend. And then the goalkeeper is on goalkeeper and balanced. And again, makes no difference really on the goalkeeper. And there you will see the code YouTube right on your screen right there. But remember, like I said, it will also be the top pinned comment down below in the comment section. And that is going to be the end of the video, YouTube. If you did enjoy it, please smash that like button for me. And there will be a double upload, by the way, today. I'm going to do a little mini pack opening for the new Captain's promo coming out tonight at 6 PM. So there will be a double upload for you tonight. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.